Mucho tienen que cambiar las cosas.
How long should you keep your cursor on the same player and make pressure on your opponent, and when you should immediately change your cursor from this player to next suitable player to stop your opponent? Trust me, this is the most important thing in manual defending. So in this video you will learn about some extraordinary tips about cursor switch and manual defending. I will teach these details so deeply that your defending will become very strong. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. In the last video I told you why double DMF are important. Now this video will make your pressing and switching very strong. Let's watch the opponent's squad first and then move forward. Another opponent with the same mistake. He is making the same mistake the previous player made, but he has many midfielders in his playing 11. Now the only thing is matter if he had given a deep line to them or not. So let's move forward and find out. Guys, to use this trick properly, your cursor change settings should be on manual, otherwise you will not get the proper results that you want. This opponent was rotating the ball really fast from here to there, so initially I was struggling while defending against him, but then I found a unique way to tackle him. Watch this situation carefully. My cursor is on this player and the opponent is ready to pass the ball to his teammates, so it's impossible for my player to run instantly from here to here and then stop the opponent's pass and shot. It's impossible to do that for this player, but this is possible for this player. So in this situation, we will immediately change our cursor from this player to this player. Now my cursor is on this player who is at the right position to block the opponent's shot and pass. I know many of you knew this already, but I can bet nobody can know what I am going to tell you next.
Magnífica jugada, ¿eh? Ha entendido la situación y se ha posicionado a la perfección.
Esto es un mano a mano. ¡Gol de Zambia!
It always highlights your player's name above his head, so the opponent can have an idea of which player you are controlling. You can see here clearly that my player's name and opponent's player name showing above their heads. Economy highlight these names so we both can know that which player I am controlling and which player is opponent controlling. So we both can be always aware that we should not go too close to these players because these players have high chances to stop you or tackle you easily. In comparison to your other teammates, nowadays many opponents avoid going too close to your this player because they know that if he went too close to my this player, then he can easily snatch the ball. Now, to fool your opponent, use this trick. Keep your cursor on that player for a long time and let the opponent pass the ball to his attacker or other teammates. You can see in the clip, the opponent is passing to his center forward, but my cursor still is on my attacker. And the opponent also knew that I am controlling this player right now. That's why the opponent is not worried about losing the ball. But when the ball will reach his center forward, then I will change my cursor from that player to this player. You can see a little upside down triangle on this player's head. By showing this triangle, the game system also suggests you that I should switch to this player immediately without running from here to there behind the opponent. Simply switch your cursor on the right time. If your one defender failed, then switch to other. If he also failed, then switch to others. This is the most effective way to make pressure on your opponent. When you feel like you can't chase down the opponent, like here, opponent rotating the ball very fast, so it's hard for this player to chase the ball. So instead of running behind the ball or behind the player, simply switch your cursor to who is nearby the ball or near the opponent. For example, it is impossible for this player to chase the ball or opponent, so I will switch to this player. Remember, I am only talking about switching, not pressing. After switching to the right player, try to block the passing line, not start pressing the opponent. Let's learn it more deeply. This player of the opponent has the ball, and I have my cursor on this player, so I can't chase the opponent because then he will be alert, and he will send the ball immediately to another teammate. So now I need to immediately switch to a nearby teammate. He is the best option at the moment, so I will switch to him immediately, but the opponent acted smart and sent the ball away. You should never panic if your one player fails, because you already have another player there in the direction where the ball is traveling, so you simply need to switch from that player to this player. But remember, don't switch immediately to the new player, otherwise the opponent will get alert. You can watch clearly. Right time switching helped me instantly. Right time switching gives less time to the opponent for thinking. It puts pressure on your opponent and leads to an impatient pass. The exact same thing happened here, and I got the ball back. Now I will give you one attacking tip that is very normal, but nobody gives so much importance to this fact. The opponent is putting his all players in my way. This defending trick is almost used by every pro player. The opponent is not pressing me, but instead of that, he is putting all his players in my way so he can be ready to stop me when I will reach this area. To tackle this situation, you should change your direction and you should slow down your speed. Same thing I did here. I immediately reduced my speed and changed my direction from this direction to this direction. My move makes my opponent impatient and he started pressing me. When I saw he is coming to press me, then I immediately sent the ball to another teammate. This simple trick created so much space for me to attack. Now, watch my counter-attack.
Zambia ha marcado en los primeros 10 minutos, lo que les da una ventaja de 1-0.
Deberían ser capaces de controlar el marcador.
It's not that much easier to switch very accurately. You need a lot of practice to do this effectively. Sometimes it backfires against you.
Joao Neves. ¡Aplaudan a rabiar! Una jugada letal, con una culminación más letal todavía.
En estos momentos es justo cuando te pican como si fuera una...
¡El remate! ¡Y la sigue! ¡Gol de antes!
If you learn this method properly, then you can handle any situation. I bet 90% of your defending problems will totally vanish. After that, you can handle any situation like this.
Ahora los aficionados los alientan para que cierren el partido.
If this video hit 5K views in 2 days, then I will make a proper video on manual defending and switching. I will teach you everything from A to Z. So share this video as much as you can, and please also press the hype button so YouTube can push this video higher. So after this match, guys, now 100 points are left for us to reach Division 1, and we are not using any double booster card or legend. So that's it for today, and let's meet in the next video.